Hello there, this is K.R. Bhardwaj and you're watching Fount of English Education. This is the advanced part of noun practice set. In the very last two practice sets of noun, we practiced 100 questions which were asked previous competitive examinations, all India competitive examination like banking, SSC CGL, UPSC, CDS, NDA, IBPS and stenographer, etc. etc. I tried my level best to make you understand. If you haven't watched that video yet, please go to the description and watch. Link has been given in the description. Today in this session, we are gonna solve 30 advanced questions. We are gonna practice 30 advanced questions. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the first question of this session. You should have written that in your copy. What do you think about this question? Is it no error? At a first glance, it seems no error. Because in our day-to-day life, we say, this is your coffee, that is my coffee, that is her coffee, etc. Okay, most of us know copy means an imitation, transcript or reproduction of original work. Suppose I have written a book. You say, I need a copy of your book. So that is called copy. But where you write something, where you do your homework, where you make your assignments, that is called notebook, not copy. We often say this is rough copy, this is fair copy. These are incorrect terms. So we have to say, no, this is my notebook, not this is my copy. So correct answer is, you should have written that in your notebook, not that in your copy. Let's move on to the next question. I spent the holidays with my family members. What do you think? The correct answer is the members of the family. Guys, point to be noted, in English there is no term like family members. Because family is a collective noun and members is its common noun. Have you ever heard class students? Have you ever heard team players? No. We say the players of team and the students of class. Similarly, there is no term the family members. We have to say the members of family. You can say, mind my words, there is no term in English like family members. Let's move on to the next question. There is no place in my car. There is no place in my car. There is no space in my car. There is no place to park the car. There is no space to park the car. There is no place on the bench. Often we use these sentences. Am I right? But guys, point to be noted, all these sentences are incorrect. The answer is room. There is no room in my car. In British English, in formal English, room is the correct answer. But room means where we sleep, where we live. Am I right? I'm so sorry if you think this. You are wrong. Room means a blank place that can be utilized some work. That is called room. For example, bedroom, where we sleep. Washroom, where we wash. Where we take a bath. Mind my word, when we talk about space, okay, there is no space in my car. Space means empty place where sitting and standing is impossible. Where you can't sit, you can't stand. Suppose you are sitting inside of your car. Okay, in front of your face, that is space. An empty place in front of your face, that is called space. Space means where you can't sit, you can't do anything. It means you can't stand. When we talk about place, place represents any site. Place represents any city, any town. Like Kulu Manali is a wonderful place. Shimla is a good place. Delhi is a crowded place, etc. etc. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. She said that she saw a joker at the circus. Often we use these types of sentences in our day-to-day life. But this is an incorrect sentence. But why? In English, we make some nouns by adding er and or at the end of the verb. Like do, doer, sing, singer, play, player, dance, dancer, heat, heater, cool, cooler. One who does something is called a doer. One who dances is called a dancer. One who sings is called a singer. One who leads is called a leader. If you want to distinguish a joker, one who jokes is called a joker. But when we go to circus, there is no joker over there who can throw jokes. In the circus, we see clown, C-L-O-W-N. I repeat, C-L-O-W-N. When we go to circus, we see clown, not joker, who uses colorful dresses, who paints his face. And the correct answer is, she saw a clown at the circus, not a joker at the circus. Let's move on to the next question. Yesterday, 2 females came to my shop. What do you think about this? The correct answer is 2 women. But why? Because female represents sex and gender. You can say 2 females, 3 females, 5 females. Okay, but you can say I saw 2 girls, I saw 2 women. So similarly, yesterday 2 girls came to my shop and 2 women came to my shop, not 2 females. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. She took insult at this. The answer is, she took offense at this. But why? As you know, with take, we often write offense. Take offense, not take insult. Now question rises over here. What is the difference between insult and offense? Offense, one takes oneself. When we talk about insult, insult is done by others. So take offense, not take insult. Okay, we don't often take insults. Okay, take offense. Correct answer is, she took insult at this. I'm so sorry. So correct answer is, she took offense at this, not insult at this. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. I spent the noon on the study. The answer is, I spent the middle of the day on the study. But why? As you know, noon is an exact point of time. 12 p.m., 12:00. When you study, you don't spend 1 minute, few seconds, few moments. So you can say, I spent the morning to the study, I spent the evening, afternoon, whole day, but not I spent the moon on the study. So answer is, I spent the middle of the day on the study, and you can say I spent the whole day on the study. Let's move on to the next question. The backside of the house was dirty. What do you think about this sentence? We often say backside of the house, backside of her house, backside of their house. Before my telling the answer, please pause the video and search backside on Oxford. And please tell me, what is the correct answer of backside in British English? I hope you must have searched. Backside means hips, buttocks of a human. So how can be backside of a house? But guys, point to be noted, in British English, in American English, backside is written for something, back part of something. That is written separately, back space side, not backside together. But when we talk about British English, in British English, backside means hips, buttocks of a human. The correct answer is backyard of the house, and you can say the back of the house, not backside of the house. Guys, I repeat, in British English, backside means hips, buttocks of a human. British English, I'm so sorry, in American English, backside is used, but that is separately. Back, after that space, after that side. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 9. I took a bath in the sea. This is the one of the best examples. This is the one of the best questions. At a first glance, it seems no error. Are you able to tell me what is the error in this sentence? Guys, point to be noted, there are two words. One bath, second bathe. B-A-T-H-E. When we talk about bath, to take a bath for cleaning purpose. When we talk about bathe, to take a bath for enjoyment purpose. I repeat, when we talk about take a bath for cleaning purpose. When we talk about bathe, to take a bath for enjoyment purpose. When you go to a beach, you don't go there for cleaning purpose. You go there to swim, to enjoy yourself, to enjoy swimming. Yesterday I went to the beach and I took a bath for 2 hours. No, I took a bath. Okay, I took a bath for 2 hours. Because when you go to a beach, you don't go there for cleaning purpose. You go there to enjoy swimming, to enjoy yourself, to enjoyment purpose. The correct answer is I took a bath in the sea. Let's move on to the next question. Many great scientists were born in the 18th and 19th century. What is the correction? There are two ways to correct this question. First, born in the 18th and 19th centuries. Okay, we have to write plural, centuries. And second, born in the 18th and the 19th century. Guys, point to be noted, if you write century plural, you use article one time. If you use article two times, so write noun singular. For example, the first and the second question of this test, first way, second way, the first and second questions of this test, you can use article two times and you can use plural noun. Born in the 18th and 19th centuries, and you can say born in the 18th and the 19th century. Let's move on to the next question. Are you suffering from cold? What is the correction of this sentence? The answer is are you suffering from a cold? But why? If you are thinking cold is an uncountable noun. Guys, point to be noted, there are some nouns that always take indefinite article before them when they are used singular. Like noise, mistake, fortune, impression, headache, pain, cold and cough. Okay, etc. etc. These nouns always take indefinite article a. Okay, before them when these are treated singular. For example, don't make a mistake. Don't make a noise. I made a mistake. The loud music gave me a headache and a bad impression on my day. So correct answer is, are you suffering from a cold? Article before a cold. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 12. We concerned about the possible political fallout from the scandal. What do you think about that? Fallout? Please search it on Oxford. What is the meaning of fallout? The answer is fallout without space. Guys, point to be noted, there are two words. Fallout without space and second word is fallout with space. When we write fallout with space, that is a verb. That means quarrel. When we write fallout without space together, it's a noun. It means result. So here we need noun. Political, okay, possible political fallout, not verb. I hope you have understood. Next one. Our candidates Plan has a different emphasis. What is the correction? Correction is emphasis. But why? Because we need a noun over here. Emphasize is a verb. Its noun form is emphasis. I hope you have understood. Different is over here an adjective. After adjective we write noun, and as you know, an adjective is written for a noun. An adjective modifies a noun, so that's why we need over here a noun, not a verb. Different, emphasis, not emphasize. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 14th. They informed me that they had gone to the one of the minister's apostrophe s, one of the minister's residence, and stayed there all night. What do you think about this? What is the error in this sentence, in this question? The correct answer is the residence of one of the ministers. But why? Because we don't use apostrophe s with one of the structure. Guys, point to be noted, one of the, because it indicates, if it creates ambiguity. As you know very well, after one of the structure we use plural noun. For example, one of my brothers, one of my sisters, one of my friends. After one of the last noun, okay, noun is plural, always plural. It takes always plural noun. As you know, the word which ends with s and es doesn't take apostrophe s, only takes apostrophe mark. I mean, the word which ends with s and es, apostrophe s is not written with them. Apostrophe s is not used with them. Only apostrophe mark is used. You know very well about it. If you write this sentence, they informed me that they had gone to one of the ministers, apostrophe s. Guys, point to me, one of the ministers, plural. After that, apostrophe s, and after that resistance, it will be incorrect sentence. Okay, it will create ambiguity. The correct answer is the residence of one of the ministers. It means minister is only one of the ministers. Minister is only one, and he has many residences. So he went one of the minister's residence, not apostrophe s. Okay, apostrophe s, minister's residences. Let's move on to the next question. I have built a big house on the outskirts of the city. The answer is I have built a big house on the outskirts of the city, not outskirt, the outskirts of the city. Guys, point to be noted. There are some words when they are used singular, they give us different meaning. In plural form, they give us different meaning. Outskirt is one of them. Outskirt means dress. Outskirts means a part remote from the center. You can say border. On the outskirts of the city, on the outskirts of the town, on the outskirts of the village. Let's move on to the next question. There is no mobile shop in the first and second lane. What is the correct answer? Guys, this is the same question. Born in the 18th and the 19th century. So here the same question, and this question can be corrected in two ways. First, there is no mobile shop in the first and second lanes, and second, there is no mobile shop in the first and the second lane. Guys, point to be noted, if you use article two times, noun is singular. Noun is written singular. If you want to write noun plural, noun in plural form, in this case you can use article only one time. Okay, in the first and second lanes, in the first and second lane, the second lane. Next question. Very few soldiers dared to turn a deaf ear to their commander's in-chief orders. To turn a deaf ear, it's an idiom. It means to ignore something. not follow someone else's orders. So correct answer is commander and chief's orders. But why? When you want to show possession with compound noun, you will use apostrophe s at the end of the noun, at the end of the compound noun. But when you want to make its plural, s and es is used at the end of the main noun, chief noun. Here chief noun is commander in chief, commander. Okay, commander plural, commanders in chief, only s. And when we talk about possession, commander in chief's orders, orders is noun. So here we have to use apostrophe s at the end of the compound noun. Commander in chief's orders will be the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. A friend of my brother came to me yesterday and asked me for some money. The answer is a friend of my brother's, apostrophe s. But why? As you know, after of structure we use plural noun. If you are thinking here there is no plural noun, okay, we have written apostrophe s after of structure. A friend of my brother's. Okay, but where is plural noun? Guys, point to be noted. After brother's friend we have to read. Okay, actually this sentence is a friend of my brother's friend. Okay, one of my brother's friends. So here friend is already written. Okay, noun has been written, so we can't use noun again. We can't repeat a noun. Okay, repetition of noun is an error in English. You have to consider this. A friend of my brother's friends came to me yesterday. So correct answer is a friend of my brother's. Okay, after that friends plural noun will be considered. Let's move on to the next question. The beautiful surrounding of the place enchanted me. Guys, the same question. Okay, outskirt and outskirts. Here answer is the beautiful surroundings of the place. Surroundings means environment, climate, atmosphere. And when we talk about surrounding without s, so it's fourth form of the verb surround. That means to enclose on all sides. Okay, surround, surrounded, surrounding, and okay, I'm so sorry, surround, surrounded, surrounded, and surrounding and surrounds. Here this is surrounding means fourth form of the verb surround. Surroundings means outskirts, atmosphere, and environment. So correct answer is the beautiful surroundings of the place, not surrounding, surroundings of the place. Let's move on to the next question. The driver showed great talent in keeping the damaged car under control. What? At a first glance, this sentence also seems 100% correct. No error. But answer is great skills. Guys, point to be noted. Great skills will be the answer. The driver showed great skills in keeping the damaged car under control. But why? What is the difference between talent and skill? Talent means the natural endowments of a person. You born with talent, God gifted. When we talk about skill, skills are built by hard working, by practicing, like spoken skill, any skill. Okay, so that is built by hard working, by practicing. Suppose a 3 years old sings very well. He knows how to sing a song. He sings very well. So he didn't go anywhere for coaching. He didn't go anywhere to take any kind of coaching. So is it a talent and skill? It's talent. He has the art of singing, God gifted. He was born with this talent, not skill. As you know, when we born, we don't know how to speak. Okay, not only English but every language, any language we don't know, but slowly we start learning, we practice. So that is called skill. Similarly, driving is a skill. Okay, no one knows how to drive a car. We have to learn. So correct answer is over here. Driver showed great skills, not talent. Guys, point to be noted. Let's move on to the next question. 21. A strong breeze blew my cap off. Guys, point to be noted. Its correct answer is remove strong. But why? Because breeze means light wind. If you go to a beach, go to a hill station, you will get cold wind, light wind. That is called breeze. You can't say a strong breeze, a light breeze, because breeze has already meaning light wind. So you can't add an adjective light, strong. No, you can't say a light breeze, a strong breeze. Okay, you can't add an adjective after breeze. It has already added adjective, a light breeze. Breeze means light wind. So correct answer will be breeze blew my cap off. It means light wind blew my cap off. Next question. It's a big blunder, but we have to ignore it. Guys, there are two words. One, mistake. Second, blunder. You know very well about mistake. Make a mistake. When we talk about blunder, blunder means big mistake. You can't say big blunders, because blunder has already meaning big mistake. So there are two ways to correct this question. First, it's a big mistake, and you can say it's a blunder, not big blunder. It will be superfluence. Okay? If you say big mistake, I'm so sorry. If you say big mistake, it's correct. If you say big blunder, it's an incorrect sentence. Okay? It will be superfluous statement. Like, I can able to do this. Can shows us ability and able to as well. We can't say I can able to do this. She can able to speak English. These sentences are incorrect. Okay? She can speak English. I can speak English. She's able to speak English. I am able to speak English. These are correct sentences. Let's move on to the next question. The population of India is divided into two classes, haves and haves not. The correct answer is haves and have nots. But why? So I haven't heard about it. What does haves mean? Have, had, having, has. I heard, but what about haves? Maybe these words are very new to, okay? Not, nots. Have is a verb. You know very well about it. Have, had, having, has. But when we talk about haves are noun. It means it's the synonym of the rich. The rich means who have a lot of money. When we talk about when we talk about have nots, it means the poor. Synonym of the poor. Guys, point to be noted. Haves, it means the rich. Have nots, it means the poor. We don't say haves not, because have not is a compound noun. When we make a noun plural, we add s and es at the end of the noun. Okay? Have and haves not. I'm so sorry. Haves and have nots. Haves, the rich. Have nots, the poor. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 24. Envy strikes a woman when she sees her husband talking to another woman. What do you think about this? Is it no error? Guys, we are learning advanced part of noun. Okay? So here everything will be advanced. So correct answer is jealousy. Guys, point me into why jealousy strikes a woman. But why? There are two words in English. First is envy, second is jealousy. If you search, if you Google them, you will find the same meaning. Both have the same meanings. But guys, point to be noted. Jealousy means suppose you have got succeeded and you have purchased a new car, a new house, and I feel jealousy. That is called envy. Jealousy means if you are using my things. Suppose you are driving my car, you are using my mobile phone, you are using my things, anything for last few days, couple of days. I feel jealousy. That is called jealousy. I mean when you show jealousy on somebody else's thing, that is called envy. When you show jealousy on your own things, that is called jealousy. Jealousy is different, envy is different. So here a woman feels jealousy when she sees her husband to talking to another woman. The correct answer is jealousy strikes a woman, not envy. Let's move on to the next question. My cousin's sister is a cheater and she cheats her parents and friends too. There are two corrections in this question. First, there is no word like cousin, sister, cousin, brother in English. So you have to say my cousin and my cousin, both. For brother and sister, you can use cousin. If he is a male, you can say my cousin, he cheats. If she is a female, you can say my cousin, she cheats. Second correction. Guys, point to be noted, in British English, there is no word like cheater. In British English, cheater is considered an incorrect word. So you have to say cheat, not cheater. So correction is my cousin is a cheat and she cheats her parents and friends too. But guys, point to be noted, in American English, cheater is a correct word. Okay, American use this word. Okay, my cousin is a cheater. In American English, this is a correct sentence. Next question. He is a student of Oxford University. No error. I repeat. He is a student of Oxford University. What do you think about this? The correction is he is a student of Oxford University's apostrophe S after university. But why? Before there was a question. A friend of my brother's. Do you remember? A friend of my brother. The correction was a friend of my brother's. So same question over here. He is a student of Oxford University's students. You will have to consider after that, after universities apostrophe S, universities students, you will have to consider plural noun. After apostrophe S, we need noun. After of structure, we use plural noun. So we have to consider, as I told you before, repetition of noun is an error. So correction is he is a student of Oxford Universities. Okay, Oxford University students. We have to consider after that noun, student and students. A sister of my wife's sisters. We consider, but we don't use noun again. Repetition of noun is incorrect. Let's move on to the next question. He postpones his wife going to New York. The answer is wife's goings. Why? Guys, here apostrophe S, wife, after that apostrophe S, after that going. But why? Because going is a noun, gerund. A gerund is used as a noun and wife is also a noun. two nouns cannot come out, cannot stand together without apostrophe s and without conjunction. You say, I don't like you are going, I don't like he's going, I don't like her coming. So here his, her, my, your, our, these are possessive adjective. Going is a noun, doing is a noun. So here same, wife is used as an adjective over here. My wife's going. I don't like my brothers doing that work. I don't like my sisters doing that work. Okay, apostrophe s. After possessive adjective, we use gerund. That's why correct answer is she postpones his wife's goings to New York. Let's move on to the next question. According to me, this is wrong. What do you think about this sentence? We often use these phrases. According to me, according to her, according to his, according to you. Guys, point to be noted, in British English, in formal English, we say this is an incorrect sentence. Okay, phrase. This is an incorrect phrase. According to me. But guys, point to be noted, according to you, according to her, according to teacher, according to doctor, according to Pythagoras, according to Bible, according to doctor, according to the examination, these are correct. Okay, when we talk about according to me, no, it's an incorrect phrase. We have to say in my opinion. So correct answer is in my opinion, this is wrong. Let's move on to the next question. I saw a bad dream. Yes, yesterday I saw a bad dream. We often say, do you one of them? Guys, point to be noted, the correct answer is I had a nightmare. For bad dream, we have a particular word that is called nightmare. Okay, don't say bad dream, I saw a bad dream. The correct answer is I had a nightmare, not a bad dream. Next time, if you had a nightmare, then say I have a nightmare. I had a nightmare. Don't say I saw a bad dream. Let's move on to the next question. This is the last question of this session. The whole India expressed anger over the hijacking of Air India Boeing jet by militant at Karachi. What is the error in this sentence? We often say the whole place, the whole area, the whole space. But here, guys, point to be noted, the correct answer is the whole of India. But why? Because India is a proper noun. As you know, proper noun doesn't take article. You can't say he is a Ravi, she is a Shital, she is a Neha. No, we don't use article before a proper noun. Here, India is a proper noun. The whole of India will be the correct answer. Of is a preposition. India is the object of this preposition. We gave article to the whole. Okay, we have written article with whole, not of India. India is the object of this preposition. So if you think, we say the whole place, the whole country, the whole state, the whole city. But guys, point to be noted, country, city, place, state, these are common nouns. A common noun takes article, not proper noun. If you write the whole India, it means you are writing, okay, you are giving article. You are giving article to the India. The whole India. No. We have to say, we have to write the whole of India. Now it's a correct sentence. I would love to finish this practice set over here. I hope you have found this session helpful. If you have found this practice set helpful, please don't forget like, subscribe and share. And one more thing, please don't forget tell your score. Okay, how many of these do you have correct answers? How many of these correct answers did you know before? I'm looking forward to meeting you in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Have fun.